Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to begin a new series that has been created here on YouTube by a craft designer, fellow crafter. Her channel is Nellie, I wrote it down, hold on, Nellie and Ruth Designs. I had an idea to use this crossword book in some fashion. Didn't know how, and I try not to do things like as someone might think that I was copying, so to speak. So I always kind of do a search before I begin to see what's available, what people are doing out there when I start a series. And when I did, I typed in crosswords and stuff. Her channel popped up. So I clicked on that and took a look at it, and oh my goodness, it's kind of almost exactly what I had envisioned in my mind. So rather than start my own, I thought I would just join hers. I think she is up to like week 4 or 5. I just watched one video, but I do plan on going back and watching the others. But she said it's open to anybody can do it if they chose. There's no hashtag. There's really no rules. The only thing that she asks is that you use some type of a crossword and do a collage page with it and give it a theme. That's it. Other than that, you know, you pretty much do what you want. So I have this crossword book, and it's one I started some time back. And I just did a few pages. So I went ahead and tore out all the pages that I had already done, the crossword pages that I had already done. And I think it was 9 or 10 pages. But I think I still have quite a few to go. Now, I don't know if this is a year-long series or what. I might have missed that, but I think it's just a weekly thing right now. So I'm just going to have fun with it and do a weekly crossword puzzle collage with you guys. So this is going to be my first one. I hope you guys will stay and follow along with me. All right. So I went through my pages and I found a few digitals that I want to use up, some little ephemera digitals. And yeah, so I did a whole bunch of fussy cutting off camera so you wouldn't have to see that boring process. And then I found this pretty piece of page, journal page right here that I printed some time ago. And here's all the pretty pieces that I fussy cut. It's a whole bunch of flowers, butterflies, a couple birds, leaves, tickets, and they're all from a same random digital page, some digital pages that I had left over. As you can see, I still have more, but I just didn't cut all of them out. Okay, and I cut out a few other little images, and I thought we would do a nice, pretty collage page, and I'm going to name it Spring is in the Air. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of spread all these pieces out and show you all the hard work I've been doing off camera. Now I can slide them all off, and we're going to put all this together and make us a pretty crossword puzzle collage. And this is my, see, as you can see, page 13, so I must have tore out 12 pages then. And those are 12 puzzles that I had completed. And I've probably had this book, goodness, a good 3 or 4 years. So it was just sitting around. I'd do a puzzle here and there when I got bored, if I thought about it, and I'd pull it out. But I think I'll get much more use out of it with my crafting than I will with actually doing the puzzles. Okay, so how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. I'm doing good. And this is almost the size. So what I was going to try to do, actually first, let me cut off the edge of this so I can get a proper measurement. So I thought this would be really fun. And I don't usually keep up on a lot of the larger channels, you know, crafting sites, just because, I mean, they have a very large viewers and subscribers. So I try my best actually to, you know, give my time to some of the smaller channels, you know, including myself, you know, and help support them and build their views and stuff up. But when I had this idea and her channel came up, I was like, oh my, I've just got to do it. You know, I've just got to do it. So, with that being said, we are gonna jump right in and have some fun. All right, so I think I'm going to try and cover this whole thing except for the crossword. So for that, I'm gonna have to get a straight edge here and then make a couple tick marks. Oh, I don't have a pencil. I'm gonna have to use a pen, darn it. Okay, well, once I get it, I'll just cut that off. Right there, and right there. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go dark enough so I can see it from the other side. Hopefully, let's see. There we go, right there. And right there, okay. And then we need to cut this direction. So that, right there, and right there. And let's see if I'm doing this correctly. If I flip it over, get my tick marks, I should get my square. I'm hoping. And I'm just doing this so I know where to cut out the frame, if you know what I mean, the frame of the crossword box. Okay, so there's that. And my tick marks go in this direction. Use my grid. There. Slide this over a little bit. I think it should be pretty straight for the most part. Might be off by a smidge, but we'll work with it. Okay, so now if I cut this section here out, and then I'll still have to trim a little off the other two sides, I think we'll be all right. So let's try it. Oh, and I should have gotten my ink, but I'll grab that. I'd rather just do this all in one piece rather than have to have 4 different strips going all around the box, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm trying to do it this way, so I can have it all as one piece. And I can save that, use that for something maybe. Now let's see if I did that correctly. Okay. Ta-da! And I still have those little tick marks there, but maybe that won't be a big deal. Maybe I can just cover that up some way. Yeah, not too bad. A see if I can expand on one side just a hair, because I kind of like that black border around the puzzle to show. So I'm just going to take off just another small smidge. I think that'll do it. Let's try it out. Now, when I was viewing her channel, she's doing it on a 2-page spread, because her puzzle book, they have a big crossword on one side and then the actual wording part, wording question part on the other side. So she's doing 2-page collages. But as you can see, my book crosswords are on 1 page. So I'm going to be doing a 1-page collage. And I think that's going to work just fine. And I'll trim off the edges. Okay, let's put that down. Glue gets dry so fast. All right, maybe I could use my glue stick then. Oops, I can keep it still. I'm going to try and go right up to the spiral binding and all the way around to the edges, not leaving any white space. Okay. And I'll get better with the cutting if I choose to do the square like this again. Try and get a little better at that. Okay, but that's not too bad. Let's make sure that's not gonna stick. Okay, now we can trim this off and get started. Now, honestly, if this was a series that wasn't really current, like I said, she's, I think, in her 4th or 5th week, maybe. And I think she's been doing this for some time. I think she, if I remember correctly, hearing her say, this is her 2nd or 3rd crossword book that she's been filling up, something like that. So she's been doing it for a while. I probably would have went ahead and started my own series, but I'll just tag on hers, and I will link her introductory video that I saw in the description box below as well, in case you're not familiar with her channel and you want to check that out. That information will be in the description box below. All right, let's see. We got it, just like that. Okay, so I didn't get my, oh, I can write it in. What I say, springtime is in the air. So let's write that first, or spring. I'm just going to use a pen. I already love it. I wake up in the mornings and the birds are starting to chirp and the bugs are coming out, grasshoppers, and you name it. spring is in the, I'm going to do air down here, air. Spring is in the air, so that's my theme, spring. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do with these goodies I cut out. With this beautiful cardinal, and I got that bird. A whole bunch of butterflies. All right, let's just see what we can do here. Isn't that pretty? That was a oh, I'm covering up air there, aren't I? I guess I should have waited to write my word. I think I want that in the corner though. I might have to change that and put that somewhere else. Got a cute little fountain. Put that right there and cover up that little tick mark. Maybe something like, maybe like that. Let's see what else I've got here. I think I like that better. Try and get a placement for these and then we'll start sticking them down. Something like that. Put a bird in a tree. Let me tickle all that white space off of his claw. Might show a little bit, maybe something like that. Let's see. Okay. And this one. I've just got a whole bunch of pretty flowers. We could just do little clusters here and there. Got a nice little vine going all the way up. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Do the cluster over here. Something like that. Okay. Maybe we could set the other bird. Oh, they're all both going that direction. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. Gotta kind of get him in flowers somehow. Okay, I kind of like the placement there. Let's stop there and start gluing some of these pieces down. Wish I could get my darn glue to work. All right. Let's see if I can get the big one to work. Yeah, that'll come out. All right. Let's start here and work our way up. Tell you, it's so hard to think of new ideas. There's so many different things out there. Okay, I like that. Bring that up just a little bit. And tuck him behind. I said I was going to get my ink too, so I could ink these edges, but I already started without it, so we're just going to go without ink this time. Tuck his feet kind of behind a little bit. Okay. I'm going to wait on that. Let's start gradually working on this piece down here. And try and cover up that little tick mark right there. Yep, right. Just like that. Very cute. Okay, let's keep going. Just trying to gradually go up, kind of like a vine. Very nice. Made it almost up to the top, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I got some butterflies. Okay, let's start with the big pieces first. I was wondering if this, what I cut out, would be enough. To fill the page. I think we'll make it. If I had to do 2 pages, I'd have to cut out more of these little bits. This is just going to barely make it for 1. Very cute. Okay. Probably should have put that in there. We'll leave that one out. Okay. Now we need to put some cute little butterflies. Flying onto the crossword. Oh, I got one more. Oh, let's cover up that little tick mark right there. Put him there. Okay, then I got some little tickets and labels. Let's go ahead and use up those as well. I think I want to put this way. One more. Oh, and I got another flower too. Okay. And one more flower. Maybe right there? Or do we want it up here with this cluster? No. This one wants to stand alone. Maybe right there. Okay. Let me trim this off. Let's see. All right, so now we need to change the word air because I covered up the R. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to need another bit. Let's see what I can cut out real quick here. I guess another butterfly, huh? Let's put this butterfly out real quick. Just a quick snip, snip. We'll go ahead and put that one there. Okay, and then I'll write air. Spring is in the air. We'll put air right in the middle, right here. Okay, make sure everything is secured. I think we're good. Okay, and I used everything except for this one little leaf. No, I'm not going to put it in. I'm not going to do it. Okay, guys, that is my crossword collage week 1. And I'm just going to write real small, right me down here at the bottom. I'm just going to put number 1. All right, what do you guys think? Not too bad for my first one. Okay, I like it though. Very colorful and definitely springy. All right, guys, that is week 1. As I said, I will put all the information in the description box below if you want to follow along and check out Nellie and Ruth Designs if that's a channel that you're unfamiliar with. That's where I've got this idea, and I will be following along with her throughout the process on this, and I'll try slowly get caught up. And as always, thank you for stopping by my channel, guys. I truly appreciate it. Take care and God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.